Let that car go by. Yeah. Welcome back to day 2 of our big shed build. As you can see, we made decent progress yesterday. We got the floor down, we got it squared up and plumbed and racked, and we got the joists on the roof, and I've got a couple of sheets of OSB on just to hold it a bit firmer and rigid. So today's plan is finish the framework here, get it all plied, all OSB'd. Don't tell me OSB isn't ply, it's just what we say. And also, we're going to frame out for the doors and windows. I've got this triple glazed fixed light to get in. I think I got this before I even started the frame of the shed, so this might have been out here for 4 years. And all going well, I want the roof on it today as well. Well. Oh dear Lord. I'll tell you one thing, this never gets any lighter. The best thing I've ever done though was change the clips on this. Almost as bad as this. Don't judge me, but we've got the 3 sides all but sheeted. We've still got some headers to get in for the doors, the window opening to form, wee bits to infill here and trim back and what have you. And I've still got this full side to put on. The wee bar's got the tunes on. But aye, we've got this side to infill and sheet last. This brace is pretty much all that's holding this plumb. But once this side's framed out, studs are in, OSB's on, then that'll tie it all together and it'll be really solid and rigid. And then we can get to work on this roof. We'll trim the joists back, we'll get the sheathing, the sarking on the OSB on the roof, and we'll build these ladders, we'll work out our overhang and what have you, and that'll be pretty much ready for felt, or we might do EPDM, the rubber gear. We'll get the window in, and I'm waiting to hear back about a door, so hopefully by the end of today, I'm just going to grab a bite to eat now. We'll be pretty much nearly there, ready for cladding. So I've held a stud up here, I've plumbed it up, and I've marked underside it to give me an angle I need to cut it here to fit onto the header here. And that could be a clue, because that's the mitre cut there, and it's on here at 5 degrees. Do we think that's a 5-degree pitch on that roof? We'll find out later on. Because remember, that header is hanging like a pun of mince. What we've done for the roof is we've decided on an overhang, and I've decided on 400mm. I've measured off the wall plate here, 400 out, and then I've plumbed it up and I've put a nail in. I've also measured 400 off the very end one, plumbed it up, and we're going to put a chalk line for here, right over the end one, ping them, and that'll keep all these nice and straight. And hopefully we've managed to ping a line right across to the very end, though the ones in the middle look a wee bit low. Maybe not hit them. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And what we can do now is set our speed square on there, and we see that that's just over 5 degrees. Which, if you remember, is what we set our chop saw to cut that stud. Now, we can now set the sliding bevel at that angle and marcoy them, or we can swap speed squares to this one, which actually has a bevel on it that moves. Set this to 5 degrees and away we go. See that there? That moves. And we can just hook that on each one, pencil them for the mark of the chalk, and get a snorter in about them. Something like that. See, that's not too bad. Happy with that. Get some of the sheets on. We've built the ladder and stuck it on this end, but we'll need to pack it up so it's sitting nice. And then we can string through the back, do the same with them, plywood the rest of it. And I'll get these back here later on because it's to rain tomorrow and the rest of the week, so I want to get cracked on, so I've not really got time to film much more, but it's all the boring bits now anyway.